Hundreds of Spokane families face an uncertain future after the Spokane fires destroyed more than 800 structures, upwards of 900. Many of them are students and staff at Spokane Public Schools who are now navigating housing challenges and mental stress while the start of school is just days or weeks away at this point. And this morning, we do have Superintendent Dr. Swinyard here to talk to us about the support, the resources, and I'm sure all the behind the scenes work you're doing. And I know back to school is already hectic enough as is, now adding this tragedy and just heartbreak to so many families. And you have an updated number on how many families impacted. You just told me. Do you want to update those numbers too? I'd love to hear.
Yeah, we have close to 2,000 families that are displaced by the evacuation, and approximately 400 to 500 families that have been impacted by the burn paths in some way, shape, or form. So significant impact. Right now, the focus is really what do families need right now in the moment, and the Innovia Foundation and Spokane Public Schools really brought help bring together a great community response. We had over 111 organizations met on Tuesday to really get organized. And one of the things we know is one of the most important ingredients in getting families access to resources is really clear communication and great navigation. And so we have a form that any community organization, both local, regionally, or nationally, can fill out to share what they have to provide to support. And then all that information is getting co-located on SpokaneCommunityResources.org, where families can go, anyone in the community can go. It's one location where they can find the support they need and then get access to those resources.
All good information to know. So many things to pay attention to too, with all those different intakes as well. Tell me a little bit too. I mean, we have students displaced, we have families displaced, and they might be staying with aunts and uncles, maybe farther from where school is now too. What do those school bus routes may look like, or how are we ensuring access that kids can get to school in the next few weeks?
Yeah, well, we set up a day camp on Monday. We had almost 400 kids there yesterday, and really that's just about some sense of normalcy, giving parents a reprieve to run errands and kind of get their feet underneath them. As we look ahead to school, every student has a circle of security, and some circles are stronger than others, and that's the caregivers, parents. Part of that circle of security is most often includes their home. And when that circle of security gets fractured, it can cause significant trauma for our kids. And so there's the immediate impact of that, but there's also the longer term impact. So we have counselors in place. Families can reach out and get connected to services in the near term. And as we launch the school year, we'll be looking to ways to create as much normalcy as possible. School will start on time. So we're doing school. We obviously have schools in the evacuation zones. Those schools, fortunately, were not damaged, so they're operational. It will depend on where we are in the evacuation status. We can't predict the future, but we'll do school in one way, shape, or form. And we have amazing teachers, amazing staff that they'll make that first day of school special, no matter what it looks like.
Yeah, and just those elements, like you said, are changing day to day. So you can't probably make a huge plan just yet because you have to wait from officials too.
Yeah, our first responders, the number one priority of any community since the dawn of time has been to protect children. Like that's what we do as a community. We protect our children. We have so much gratitude to our first responders and our crisis management teams, and we need to trust them and wait for their guidance on when we can move back into those spaces. But school will start on time. We'll create as much sense of normalcy as we possibly can. And there'll be significant resources and supports for families and for kids to try to help them work through. And it impacts every family and every kid a little bit different. And there isn't a formula that says, well, this happened to this kid, so they need this. It's really specific and individual, and so we need a continuum of services and supports.
Well, thank you so much for being in here this morning, Superintendent Swinyard. Many moving parts, as we know, as families are facing just tragedy and heartbreak too, as back to school, again, is just weeks away. We'll have more details from Spokane Public Schools throughout the coming weeks as they are making sure there's normalcy in classrooms. Thank you so much, and we'll be back after the break.